let me tell you about the little frog baby birth type. And as a reminder, I've kind of made these baby birth types up myself. It's a way of grouping babies together, so I can get a better idea of how to help them. Also, you can. So I can say to you, do you have a little frog baby? Or do you have a meerkat baby that's stiff? And then if we know this kind of group or pattern that they're in from the delivery, then we can help them better. So this is the little frog baby birth type, and they're a little frog. They're up in a ball, knees up, even the head all coming up, and they always want to sit up here. And like the other baby birth types, I got the name because parents were coming in and saying, oh, my babies, they're always like a little frog. And there was just so many that were calling their baby a little frog. So a little frog baby usually is a planned C-section, because the baby is inside you, wrapped up in a ball, and then they just get taken straight out and they just stay in the ball, so they don't get stretched out through the delivery. So they're kind of the ultimate little frog. A breech baby actually is the ultimate little frog. They're like folded in half, and if you've seen pictures of those, or if you've had one yourself, you'll know what I'm talking about. Quite amazing how they fit in there. So this little frog baby, they don't like laying on their back. They're all in a ball like this, and you put them on their back, and they don't want to stretch out like this. They haven't been stretched out, so they don't like laying on their back. They prefer to lay on their sides. If you put them on their back, their legs come up and then they drop to the side, and you're like, wow, they're rolling, because they're just flopping over. They're not really rolling. Their legs are just coming up and dropping. They can bring their legs up, and as they start to fall asleep, their legs drop, and then it wakes them up. So then they crunch up, and as they fall asleep, then drop, and it wakes them up. So these babies, parents like to swaddle them, so you keep them all tight, and then their legs don't drop and wake them up. There's a slight difference. So this little frog, pure little frog from a planned C-section, a C-section baby from an emergency C-section can be a combo. They can be stiff up the top because they got stuck, and then the emergency C-section, so their legs can froggy up. So you could have a baby that's quite stiff in the neck, which is a little meerkat, but then they're still doing froggy legs. So I call that kind of combo baby. So this is just a nice little introduction into a little frog baby, and I will talk about them in lots of the other videos, so you just reference back, and this is what I'm talking about.